for October is number 11, Jason Cotton. Ladies and gentlemen, your host family, and once again, your Warriors organization and fans, thank you for your incredible West Kelowna hospitality.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all thy sons command.
Puck knocked down by Furcus. He nods it down to his stick. Jason Cotton, Hessler ripped it wide. Great chance for the Warriors. Back the other way, Amantea has a short-handed breakaway. Amantea backhand, stopped by Desatel. And now standing up at center, Ramsey. Puck leaks past Phil Brandt, chance for Hope, stopped. Rebound rolls behind the net. Great chance for Kyler Hope there just as the power play expired. Coda shoots, it's blocked. No one can get a stick free, and Conti doesn't scores. Anthony Conti, first of the game, 1-0 Penticton. And a nice pass, Simmons backhand, what a save by Miska. Algren, Phil Brandt, saved Desatel again. He looks around, but nothing leaks out of the Warriors netminder on that occasion. 15 seconds left in the period. Here's a steal from Furcus. Chance for Furcus, ripped it over the net. Did Miska get a glove on that? I think he might have. Of Lamont, cut off by Plant, right side Furcus. Back to Plant. Backhand pass in front, Cotton stopped by Miska. This guy's incredible. Face-off win for Max Coda. No shooting lane for Brett Beauvais. Gets it to Coda, the slot scores. High glove on Andy Desatel. Amantea wheeling up the left, shooting, scores. Short side on Desatel, that cannot go in. To Dahlman, Warriors are on side, Techmeyer to the net, pass to Simmons, scores! Finally they beat Miska, it's Reed Simmons! Beauvais, left point, up top, McClure, shoots, scores! Hessler, Cotton robbed again by Miska, good blocker save. On the power play again with a minute left. Here's a steal from Hessler, and this time he's got a breakaway from center. Carl Hessler, backhand, scores! Interesting change here for the Warriors, led out on the ice for this third period by 16-year-old Cody Porter. Backup netminder is in. I have to admit, I was looking at the bench after that Amantea goal. The Vees third of the night. I expected the hook at that point. Simmons, but he blocks the point shot, and Simmons has a breakaway. Reed Simmons, fans on his shot. Rebound, Dahlman rolls it through the crease, but the puck stays out. Cody the Pork, nifty pass to Ramsey. Save Porter, rebound, Vees all tied up. Couldn't get a stick to it, and it skips past Phil Brandt at the point. And the crowd roars its approval. Cotton, a shot, ripped that just wide. Kind of fooled the goalie Miska on that play. Might expect, McClure gets around Schmeiser. McClure a chance, scores! Through the legs of Porter. The nail in the coffin.
Braxton 6-3 is maybe misleading. I felt this was a pretty close hockey game. In your thoughts?
Yeah, well, I thought we played hard. I thought we deserved to win, but I mean, the score is what matters at the end. They don't look back and see how hard you played. It's the score at the end, so we just have to find a way to put more pucks in than them.
What do you think the Vees were able to do to claim this one?
I think they just capitalized on their scoring chances. I mean, I thought we had a few more than them, and we just didn't capitalize on them.
You feel like there's a positive the way you guys played, not just overall, but especially in the third?
Yeah, well, there's definitely a positive from playing that well, but I mean, still, like, we're on a 4-game losing streak, and any loss, whether we play the best game of our lives, is going to still affect us. So,
well, I appreciate your time.
Thanks.
Alan, I was just talking with Braxton below us. He said there's so many positives to take from this game with the way you played, but a loss is a loss, and it hurts. How do you see it?
Well, I would agree with that young man. I mean, there were some positives for sure. I thought our effort was really good tonight, and we had some good opportunities to score. And, you know, I thought their goalie played really well for them. And, you know, again, but a loss is a loss is a loss. And, you know, it's only November, but our division is so tight here. We got to turn this around here pretty quick.
I was interested. You kind of said before the game, and it started out that you were playing your shutdown line against their McClure line, but it kind of changed, didn't it? You're playing them a lot against Coda and Conti?
Well, after a while, we just kind of maybe got away from the matchups a little bit because we were just sort of trying to get a feel of the guys who were going. I think in the second period there, the Winnear line had a couple good shifts. We tried to get them out again and just trying to, when you're down 4-1 there, at that point, you maybe have to get away from some line matching and just try to get a feel of your bench and see who's going.
Just always curious, not to single anyone out here, but when you make a goalie switch in an intermission instead of after a goal, why does a coach do that?
Well, that's a good question. I mean, I think anytime you make a goalie change, you kind of want to think about it a little bit and, not just rule hasty or whatever they're right on the bench. And you want to talk about it too. We had our goalie coach here tonight and want to talk to the other coaches in between periods and make sure we're trying to make the right call.
Thoughts for Cowichan tomorrow?
Well, we know they're a big physical team. I mean, we've obviously seen them on the island there, and the score 6-1 on the island I don't think was indicative of how that game went at all. I mean, we had a good 10 minutes and scored a few goals there, and they played hard right till the end. So, they lost tonight here against Salmon Arm. Just looked at the score, so I'm sure we're going to see a very, very tough physical team tomorrow. So it's not going to get any easier for us here, in less than 24 hours.
All right. Well, good luck. Thanks.
My pleasure.